Wall Street is bleeding. There was a mass sell-off on Wednesday. Investors lost as much as $1 trillion.
Several business insiders think that AI isn't going to have remotely as big of an impact as others have said.
Micron shares falling today after the company forecast failed to meet lofty expectations that investors had set for the AI space.
Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into what might be the biggest scam of the 21st century: artificial intelligence. Yes, you heard it right. Is AI the biggest con job in tech history? Let's find out. In a recent article titled AI, the biggest tech scam of the 21st century, by the think tank, the Technology Skeptics, the author raises serious questions about the true value of AI. According to a report by Bloomberg, AI startups raised over $42 billion in 2023 alone, yet we're seeing very few tangible products. The Bloomberg report highlights that while AI investment continues to surge, the tangible outputs remain scarce. Many startups are burning through cash with little to show for it. Investors are increasingly concerned about the lack of viable products coming to market and the high failure rate of AI ventures. The report suggests that the current investment frenzy may not be sustainable if it doesn't start yielding real market-ready innovations. A Gartner industry report highlights a worrying trend. Despite massive investments, commercially available AI products are still few and far between. It states that while AI technology is advancing, the gap between investment and practical application is widening. The report points out that many AI initiatives remain stuck in the research and development phase, with very few progressing to commercialization. This discrepancy raises concerns about the realistic expectations versus the current capabilities of AI technologies. Gartner urges companies to focus on scalable and practical AI applications rather than speculative projects. It all started with the launch of ChatGPT. The media went into a frenzy, heralding it as the dawn of a new era in AI technology. The Verge article from November 2022 explains how ChatGPT's launch captured global attention, highlighting its ability to generate human-like text and the potential it had to revolutionize various industries. This breakthrough led to widespread media coverage and sparked interest across multiple sectors. Soon after, funding for AI startups skyrocketed. An article from Reuters discussed how venture capitalists were throwing money at anything with AI in its pitch. Reuters reported a significant surge in AI investments post-ChatGPT launch, with venture capitalists eager to back new AI ventures. The article detailed how startups leveraging AI technologies saw an influx of funding, often with minimal oversight or proven business models, leading to a boom in the AI startup ecosystem. We're now in the euphoria stage, where claims about AI's future capabilities are getting wilder by the day. A recent research paper even suggested that AI will surpass human intelligence within a decade, a claim many experts find laughably optimistic. A recent paper from ArcCiv proposed that AI could achieve human-level intelligence within the next decade. This optimistic projection has been met with skepticism by many in the AI research community, who argue that while advancements are significant, the complexities of human cognition are far from being replicated by current AI technologies. Google, Microsoft, Meta, and Amazon have collectively invested billions in AI. Their press releases are full of promises about AI transforming everything from healthcare to transportation. According to Google's press release, they have invested over $3 billion in AI research to enhance healthcare diagnostics, improve language translation, and advance autonomous driving technologies. Similarly, Microsoft's announcement highlights their $10 billion investment in AI to power cloud services, enhance cybersecurity, and develop new AI-driven applications. Meta has focused $4 billion on AI for social media content moderation and immersive virtual experiences, while Amazon has committed $5 billion to AI for supply chain optimization and personalized customer experiences. However, An industry publication recently noted the significant delay in AI products reaching the market. Despite all the hype, where are the results? TechCrunch reports that despite the massive investments, many AI projects are stuck in the development phase, with few reaching the commercialization stage. The article highlights several high-profile AI projects that have been delayed or failed to deliver the promised advancements, raising concerns about the feasibility and timeline of bringing these AI innovations to market. Industry analysts like John Smith from Forrester are starting to question the ROI of these AI projects. They argue that the promised breakthroughs are still nowhere to be seen. John Smith from Forrester Research critically examines the return on investment, ROI, in AI, stating that while the technology holds promise, the current pace of development and deployment does not justify the enormous expenditure. He emphasizes the need for more realistic expectations and greater accountability for the billions spent on AI research and development. Most of what we call AI today is really just large language models, or LLMs. A recent paper from MIT explains how these models generate text, but lack true understanding. The MIT paper details how large language models, such as GPT-3 and GPT-4, generate coherent text based on patterns in vast datasets. However, it emphasizes that these models don't truly understand the content they produce. They mimic human language but lack the cognitive abilities to grasp context or meaning, leading to plausible but sometimes incorrect or nonsensical outputs. According to articles from respected tech publications like Wired, these AI systems are riddled with limitations. They're biased, lack common sense, and struggle with real-world tasks. Wired's article points out several critical limitations of current AI technologies. It highlights instances where AI systems have demonstrated bias, reflecting prejudices present in their training data. Additionally, these systems often lack common sense, making errors that a human would easily avoid. The article also discusses the challenges AI faces in performing real-world tasks that require more than pattern recognition. News articles showcasing AI's capabilities often present unrealistic demos. Remember the AI that beat a human in a debate? Turns out, it was heavily scripted and not indicative of true AI ability. A BBC article revealed that the AI-human debate competition was heavily orchestrated. The AI had been trained on specific datasets and scenarios, making it appear more capable than it truly is. This type of presentation often misleads the public into overestimating AI's current capabilities and potential. Financial analysts warn of an impending burst of the AI investment bubble. If these investments don't pay off soon, we could see a crash similar to the dot-com bubble. A Morgan Stanley report highlights that the current surge in AI investments bears similarities to the dot-com bubble of the late 1990s. The report states that if AI startups fail to produce viable products and profitable business models, the market could face a severe correction. They point to the high number of AI companies that are yet to generate revenue despite receiving significant funding. Research from institutions like Stanford shows that AI data centers consume vast amounts of energy, contributing significantly to our carbon footprint. Stanford University research reveals that the energy consumption of AI data centers is on the rise, with some estimates suggesting they could account for up to 10% of the world's electricity consumption within a decade. The study highlights that the energy required for training large AI models is immense, often involving thousands of GPUs running continuously for weeks or months. Credible sources like the New York Times are raising alarms about AI's role in spreading misinformation and displacing jobs. The ethical implications are profound and worrying. The New York Times reports on the ethical concerns surrounding AI, including its potential to spread misinformation through deepfakes and AI-generated fake news. Additionally, the article discusses the displacement of jobs due to automation, particularly in sectors like customer service and manufacturing. Experts warn that without proper regulation and ethical guidelines, AI could exacerbate existing social inequalities. AI's capability to generate text, images, and music has led to numerous copyright controversies. Artists and creators are concerned about AI tools copying their work without proper attribution or compensation. An article from The Guardian discusses several high-profile copyright disputes where artists accuse AI developers of using their work without permission. The article emphasizes the need for new copyright laws that address the unique challenges posed by AI-generated content, including celebrities like Taylor Swift threatening a lawsuit. Scammers are increasingly using AI to create sophisticated phishing schemes and deepfakes, making it harder for individuals and businesses to detect fraud. A CNBC investigation reveals how scammers use AI to generate realistic-looking emails and voice recordings, fooling victims into disclosing sensitive information or transferring money. The rise of AI-powered fraud has prompted calls for stronger cybersecurity measures. AI's application in surveillance and policing has sparked debates about privacy and civil liberties. There are concerns about AI systems reinforcing biases and leading to unfair treatment of marginalized communities. A Wired article explores the use of AI in law enforcement and surveillance, highlighting cases where AI algorithms have disproportionately targeted minority communities. The article argues for more transparency and accountability in the development and deployment of AI technologies. AI might just be the biggest bubble we've ever seen. The hype, the promises, the billions spent, all with so little to show for it. Are we witnessing the greatest technological scam of our time? The question isn't if, but when this bubble will burst. What do you think? Are we on the verge of an AI revolution or an AI disaster? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more hard-hitting tech insights. Let's dive deeper into the real impact of AI in our next videos. How are you using AI in your life? Let us know.